What's going on, Top Hat Gamers, and welcome to the review of Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. My epic dramatic entrance there. Yes, if you didn't know what this was a collectible card game because you can't trade the cards. This is from Blizzard Entertainment. I'm pretty sure you all know who Blizzard are by this point. And yeah, in this review we're going to cover pretty much everything of the game, the races, the powers, balances, game modes, pretty much everything you can think of in this review. So let's crack on with it, shall we? There are 9 available classes in Hearthstone at the moment. The Hunter, Shaman, Warrior, Rogue, Mage, Paladin, Priest, Druid and the Warlock. Monks and Death Knights are yet to be seen, but it's more than likely they are saving future classes for future expansions. Each class has its own hero power. Depending on what class you pick, it determines what hero power you get. Current game modes in at the moment are Ranked, Arena, Normal Play and Bot games. If you choose to play Ranked, then you will start at the bottom, known as a Novice, and work your way up the tier leagues, known as Journeyman, Copper, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Masters and Grandmasters. Ranked is reset weekly and you'll earn new card packs along the way. Whether you're a veteran or a newcomer, Ranked is definitely a decent way to earn some new cards without actually paying for them. Now, being very different from Ranked is Arena. Now, to play Arena or to even enter into it, you need to spend 150 gold or £1.49 in Great British pounds. Now, once you enter the arena, you're given a choice of random heroes. You'll get a choice between 3 of them, random and different every time. Once you've selected your hero, you'll be given a choice of 3 cards. You can only pick one of them, so pick wisely. Unlike in standard play or ranked play, you can have as many of one card as possible. You could have up to 6 Pyroblast if you're lucky enough to get one, or 4 Polymorphs. It doesn't matter as long as you can manage to grab them. But you will need to strategize and pick wisely though, because if you lose more than 3 times, you'll be kicked out of the arena and given your reward. Rewards, you always get 1 pack of cards for your effort, but other rewards depend on how far up the ladder you go. You can win up to a maximum of 9 times in arena, and if you are lucky enough to reach 9 wins, you'll get a better reward, more arcane dust, more gold and more packs of cards. It's a very interesting concept, and Arena is actually very fun to play. In terms of actual gameplay, the game is very easy and simple to pick up. As soon as you load in the game, you're thrown into a tutorial, which is very easy to just really teach you the basics of the game. You can find me playing the tutorial in the link above, just to see what it's all about really. But if you're familiar with any kind of trading card game, you will know that to play cards you need resources, and in this game they're called mana crystals. At the end of every turn, you gain a mana crystal that you then use to play cards. The overall object of the game is to get the enemy hero to 0. You can either choose to attack the hero directly or declare his minions on the board. But be warned though, if you attack a minion, you will be attacked back. So it's very important to plan your attack and to plan all your spells out before you make a move. Now, in terms of, is the game pay to win? I say, of course the game's pay to win. Are you an idiot? It's a card game. Name one card game and you don't have to pay to win. And I don't say that in a bad way. That's what card games are. You buy cards to get better cards, to get a better advantage in the game. And there's never been a card game that just gives you random cards for free. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, Duel of Champions, Scrolls. You all need to buy decks and cards to improve your own deck to increase your gameplay. That's just the way card games work, unfortunately. And if you can't handle that, then I'm afraid a card game isn't for you. But on the subject of pricing of the game, the cards do seem relatively decently priced. You can get 40 packs for $40, which isn't that bad really. You can get 1 pack for £1, or you can even just spend in-game currency. You can get a 1 pack of cards for 100 gold, so you don't even have to spend money. So in terms of what I just said about pay to win, it's probably less pay to win, because all you'd have to do is play games, stack up some gold and get them that way. So it's less pay to win than any other card game in the history of card game. Even if you buy 40 packs and you get doubles, you can destroy them doubles to get arcane dust, which you can then use to create your own card. If there's a card that you really want, like the Murloc Raid Leader, then you can gather enough arcane dust and build this card free of cost. No money spent in-game or otherwise. It's a really great feature and really allows you to customize your deck however you want. And now on to the look of Hearthstone. The game looks very nice. I mean, for a 2D card game, it is one of the best looking games out there. People could argue that Scrolls looks better than that, but that's a 3D card game as the cards actually come alive on the screen. And yes, I know, I Have Judgment is like that, but I Have Judgment sucks. Come on, are you serious? I even like the boards themselves. I love the fact that you're playing on a table on a board. You can get a choice between 4 different boards that will appear at random. You can get either Stormwind, Orgrimmar, Branglethorn Fowl, or Pandara. And the great thing about these boards is that they're destructible. That's right, the boards are destructible. Depending on what map you get, depends on what destructibility you can do. For example, on Stormwind, you can break the church windows, you can piss off that griffin, you can break the barrels, you can close doors, you can turn off the lamp, you can break the goddamn well, and you can even piss off the clock tower. But the great thing that I love about it as well is all the little details. Like if I turn off this lamp, moths will stop gathering around it. But if I turn it back on, moths will still gather around it. It's really nice. Attention to detail is great in this game. Now this game is full of little things that add to the experience of the game. What I especially like are the hit effects. Depending on how hard you hit something, whether it be a 1 or a 2, you might see a small spark. But bring out the heavy hitters and you'll see ricochets, dust flying around, and debris cover all over the map. And these little things add up and build a enjoyable playthrough. And finally onto the sounds of Hearthstone. You'll notice that this game comes with an assortment of sound effects, from fireballs to sword slashes to even little quotes from the game, such as World War Good Show. And what I really like about this game as well is that when you look for a map, you'll get a sort of a old-time stereo sort of music from previous games, whether it be Warcraft 2, Orcs and Humans, or World of Warcraft itself. It's a nice throwback to their previous games and all sort of adds into the immersion of the overall title. Having played my fair share of card games over the years, ranging from the I Have Judgment, Duel of Champions, Scrolls, Pokemon Online, this happens to be the better card game I played in recent years. It's very fun, it's very fast, the balance wise it's pretty decent, even though it's in an open beta and is subject to change. So I highly recommend, if you get a chance to play this, then you should at least give it a go. If you want to spend some money on it, that is entirely up to you, but you don't have to. As I said before, currency is available through gold. So yeah, that is it for the review of Hearthstone, guys. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, plus me on Google+, follow me on Twitter, and like me on Facebook and all that crazy social media jazz. And also don't forget to make a note in your diaries for the 15th of November when I will be streaming for children in need. All money donated will be going towards the charity process, so remember to keep that date free. That is the 15th of November at 7 PM, guys. Stay classy. Stay classy.